I said, it's cold out here, and the police officer said to me, don't worry, it's warm where you're going. Yeah, and they arrested us. Like, no, they literally...
Alright, welcome back to the Retro Lounge show,
where we game, chat and chill.
My name's Jordan.
I'm your host, Yomi.
And today, we're joined by some friends of ours. Guys, you want to introduce yourselves?
How you doing? I'm Kwame.
Tasha.
Denver.
Alright. And listen, you guys know how it works by now. Do you know what I mean? We fun chat over some of our favourite consoles. Today, we're on the SNES, and we got a special one lined up.
This game was dope. Like, I think it was super underrated. Like, mad underrated.
I think even now, like, not even taking it doesn't even matter about graphics. You can still have a games night with this game and it still be kind of highly competitive, highly sociable. With that, we're going to bring you Super Bomberman 2 for the Super NES.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Listen, I think we get straight into it, man.
I was reading an article the other day, yeah, and I wanted to get a perspective on it, yeah. It was about let's say a well-known rapper, yeah. And he was just starting to make a name for himself.
Oh no.
Oh man, I died.
Oh, you died before me as well.
Yeah.
I think the running up and down works.
It wasn't me.
Yomi.
I think I did, you know.
I'm doing
Yeah.
right still.
So this well-known rapper, yeah, he caught a case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or he got involved in something.
Yeah.
And the term, like the prison term for it, was quite a lengthy one, yeah.
How long are we talking?
So we're talking about 4 or 5 years, right?
It ain't that long. I mean, but anyway.
Yeah.
In grand scheme.
Yeah. All right. So, long story short is his friend ended up taking the rap and going to prison for the 5 years because this rapper was making a lot of money in it, and the premise was that the rapper's gonna take care of this guy's family, yeah. Like, what's your kind of take on that? If you was in that situation, what do you reckon you would do?
Prison don't suit me, so. Well, I'm just saying, hell, I don't care how much money he's paying me. I'm not doing it.
But like your whole family's gonna be taken care of. Like, they never have to worry about anything ever again. Financially.
Oh no, how long is the prison time? You said 4 or 5 years?
About 4 or 5 years.
I can't do 4 or 5 years in prison. I'm sorry.
Wait. That's 4 or 5 years UK prison.
Yeah.
So basically you're out in 2.
No. The sentence.
No, it's 4 or 5 years.
The sentence is
Yeah.
like between 8 and 10 years. So you're gonna serve like 4 or 5 years.
So, yeah.
How much money? I'm not doing it, but I just feel like you need to put the money on the table anyway.
You
So
can't just
Yeah.
say sort it out. Like, they could sort you out with a lifetime worth of food shopping. So all the what, you know,
It's nice when they come in with
a
vouchers.
lifetime supply of personal tablets. You know what I'm saying?
No, but this guy.
How much money?
This guy is multi-M's up.
No, but how
I don't care how much money he's got. How much money's on the table?
Alright,
We're talking 4 or 5 years.
So here's the question: how much money would turn your head?
I want to know, but it's not about what would turn my head. I want to know what was on the table.
All right, so I don't know exactly how much was on the table in that scenario, but say
Right.
for example, there's 10 million on the table.
10 million
Yeah.
for 4
For
or 5
5
years.
years.
Yeah.
I think for men it's a bit trickier because the thing is as well, like, you know, you're quite vulnerable, isn't it, if you don't know how to take care of yourself, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you have to be mindful about the soap and all them type of things like bending over. No, if you haven't got friends in prison and things like that, you might not be raised in a certain area. So I feel like it's a little bit more risky, isn't it?
No, but you're right, because
Yeah.
it's not guaranteed it's
There's a
going
lot
to be
to
easy 4 or
take
5
into
years.
consideration.
Or they
Like,
even
you look
out.
at like American prisons. I know I don't know where it is, but how many people could hold up in an American prison if that's not your lifestyle? It's £4 million worth your virginity if that's not where you swing.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a very real
That's
question.
very
because
real.
So I'm just asking.
some of them gangs, some of them prisons, you have to, from what they show on TV and documentaries anyway, you need to be in certain gangs just to be safe. Or if not, you need to affiliate with a gang. And if you're not doing that, then you're in serious danger. What good is 4 or 5 mil to if your life's in jeopardy? Do you know what I'm saying?
Boy, like.
Or are you just talking about idealistic prison then?
No, I'm just saying. All right, so let's take certain aspects out of it, like, because you don't know what's going to happen in prison, innit? So you got to be prepared for everything, right?
Yeah.
But the issue is that you know that, all right, cool. If I say for example, there's the police already think it's you, right? So they already think it's you. You know it wasn't you. Like, people kind of know it wasn't you, but the person who it was is very close to you and is saying, all right, cool. Like, you take the rap, and you're sorted. Like, you're good. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you come out, you don't have to.
You see, realistically, I'm all right not being a millionaire now, innit? So I'd rather not go to prison, innit?
I agree.
With the possibility of losing man's wife and, do you know what I mean? Missing out on moments with my family and that. So, you got to do your bird, innit?
Yeah.
100%. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I don't care how much is on the table. It's just not for
That's
me.
asking a lot. You can't be my friend if that's what you're asking me to do. So
No, that's
Let's
true.
go
No,
back
no,
to the
no.
playground, I'm not your friend.
you can't be my
No,
friend
but you
if
know
you're
what?
telling
That
me
is
to
a
do
good
that.
point, though. I agree.
You can't
Your
be-
friend
you
shouldn't
can't
be
be my
asking
friend.
you for that. And in fact, you shouldn't even have to go through something like that with your friendship. If your friend's got a lot of money, they should want to help you out. It shouldn't be do this for me,
You should be
and
up
I'm putting
already.
this on the table. I just think,
Yeah.
nah, if
He
you
should be
done
showing
something, you go
you-
jail, innit?
He should be showing you the ropes on how to get to his level. So it's not like, all right, cool, I'm gonna slap this on the table.
But not everyone's got the talent for that. So say for example, like the situation is that this guy was a rapper, yeah. So I can't just make you a good rapper, innit? I can't just show you like, yeah, you're gonna be a good rapper tomorrow.
Not
so you're
nec-
gonna earn the money,
no,
earn
not
money.
necessarily.
But you're talking about if
making
they were
me.
doing something business-wise, they could show you the ropes.
Yeah.
But I guess that's not a given. I guess take that out of the equation.
I mean,
'cause
no
guess
one
that's-
don't owe you nothing at the
Yeah.
end of the day.
Because that just depends on your get up and go, your drive, your
Yeah.
kind of. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, no.
But taking that out of the situation, let's say, I think to pick up on what you asked, so you said about the police thought it was you.
Yeah.
So in this mistaken identity,
Oh, there's no mistaken identity. I'm going to tell you who it was. I'm going to love you from afar. I'll send you a letter. I'll come visit you and all of that. But,
So that
oh no, I'm giving the name. I'm sorry.
100%.
I don't care. I'm giving the name. Like, literally, I can't do prison. I don't live that kind of lifestyle anyway. So why am I going to go prison? I'm not
When
going.
you have alright, so there was a situation with us once, right? It's a real kind of small scale situation. Remember, not prison, but I'm saying.
I was gonna say.
Remember we was in college and we were play fighting and we broke the glass. And you ran away. We both got away.
Did we? I don't remember that.
Them dry snitching one. But now the majority of the time I'm in all black. But back in college days I used to be in all white. So I remember they caught me on camera, innit? And then I went into this office room and like they told me some story. They were like something. There was an angel in white. Blah blah blah. It was giving some metaphor of a story, innit? Trying to be funny with it. But basically it was like, yeah, I know there was two of you, innit? Listen, I'm not gonna give you no names, innit? But
Yeah.
then we go and talk to the person and see if they will, and they agreed to it, innit? And yeah, I came and spoke to you.
Yeah, you said you paid for the glass, innit? You was asking me if I paid for the glass as well. I was like, I don't remember.
I think I ended up, yeah, I'm on this guy, man.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
I paid my
So what are you saying? You'd go prison, innit?
No, so my question, I was relating that to like if there was two of us who did a crime.
Yeah, I think if you're both involved, it's a bit different. But I'm not going to just take the rap for something I weren't involved in.
But back to what you were saying though, so if the police were searching and they thought it was you, are you going to talk to your friend and get them to own up, or are you just straight giving them name?
I'll give them an opportunity, right? Of not even 24 hours. But best believe if
12?
you... Listen, I can't even commit to 12
A
hours.
working
I'll have
shift?
to see how it goes.
8 hours.
8 hours max. If you ain't if you ain't come and done what I consider to be the right thing, you know, with regret, I'm going to give your name. And that's it.
With regret, you know.
With regret. You know, you can love people from afar, isn't it? I'm not doing a...
It's a real apprentice
yeah,
style.
I did
with
a night
regret.
in Peckham police station, and that was more than enough. You know, I was sleeping on a crash mat.
Hold on, wait. What? You was where?
I got arrested, unfortunately, through no fault of my own.
For what?
Allowing myself to be carried in a stolen vehicle.
Wow.
But I did,
I didn't know you was riding dirty like that, man.
let me tell you, I was with some female friends, people that you know as well. Right,
Whoa.
so it was like, and I was there. We were going to a rave, and it's funny because I got in the car, and when the car pulled up, I thought, wow, this looks like a big man's car, especially for our times.
Yeah.
And obviously back then there were a lot of ringers, you know. So anyway, we're on our way, and I saw police behind us, but I never thought nothing of it. And the guy kept doing bareback roads, this, and I'm thinking like, where are we going? Because it's like Old Kent Road. When we got there now, the police pulled us over. Now I'm outside the club, but then a couple of my female friends are getting into it, the police officers. So I walked back and I was like, come, let's go, it's got nothing to do with us, kind of thing. It's long. And he said, and I said, it's cold out here. And the police officer said to me, don't worry, it's warm where you're going. Yeah, and they arrested us. No, they literally. No, they literally put us in police cars. And I think I was in, Peckham police station or whichever one it was for, till the next morning, till about 3 morning. Then I got interviewed. And I did give the person's name whose car I was in, do you know what I mean? Because I didn't know it was stolen. Yeah. And I didn't feel no way.
In a situation like that, because I think that no snitching rule only really applies if you're living that life, innit?
Yeah.
If you signed up for something,
right, and I agree with that.
If you signed up, I can't respect you snitching in there. But if I'm jumping into any of you lot's car and you're not telling me that it's stolen or you got weapons or you got drugs, I'm being picked up for this.
Yeah.
No, man.
Then it's for you on site. If I knew I was carrying that sort of stuff on site, I'll say to the police officer, look, let them go.
Yeah.
Let them go. It's nothing to do with them. It's mine.
My thing is like, look, man, you watch them films that are loosely based on reality, them Italian gangster films and that, like Carlito's Way and that. Like big Al Capone and that was snitching. Like, who's Michael from down the road? He's gonna like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, in that situation, more time people are gonna say.
For the record, I don't think it was Al Capone, man. You don't want to repercussions for man's family, like, you know what I mean? All the man are rats.
He weren't snitching. Carlito weren't snitching.
But I get your sentiment.
Yeah, just what I'm saying. Like in them situations, you've had some big time. You've had some big time
Slandering
gangsters.
people's legacy.
Listen, they played the message from Kleinfeld, and they said, "Do you know who this is?" Nope. I said straight, no, I don't even know that voice. You know, basically that's what he was saying.
Yeah, but you've had big time. Do you know what I'm saying? Big time famous people like who have been in the mob and that who've told. So like I never get surprised.
But I think in that situation, if you like what you said, going back to that, if you've signed up for that lifestyle, there is a certain code. So I think when you do snitch or whatever, I think that is a liberty. Because like you've signed up to a certain. Now I understand why they probably do snitch in the end. But for me, I feel like if you signed up to that type of lifestyle, then that's a completely different thing. Because you're living life.
Your soul.
Because you're living life by a different set of rules, a different set of codes. Full stop. Now, if you're like a normal person going about their business, and okay, you associate with people that do sideline things. And then they get into a madness and try to put that on you, then no, because you haven't signed up to that type of lifestyle.
But I tell you the only bit where I think the waters get muddy, is because, like for example, Takeshi, 6ix9ine.
Please,
So he told you.
Yeah.
Now at first you think, right, like you signed up to that lifestyle, you made a lot of money from it, you was rapping about it, blah blah blah. But when he explained that, hold on. These guys like know certain things and were saying certain things. They didn't keep up to 9 times out of 10 people don't keep up to their side of the code, innit? So why am I keeping up to my side of the code? So do you get what I'm saying? I get why even in that situation, he's like, hold on, nobody ain't writing to me, nobody ain't coming to see me. Like you guys ain't. It's
part of the territory, man.
It's a hard life. It's a hard life that you sign up to. Do you see what I mean?
At that time when you're benefiting of everything, you chose to kind of. I mean that's the road, isn't it? And just know if you snitch, then.
So hold on. So say for example, that scenario that I gave you, of going to prison for somebody else. Now, say for example that somebody else was your long-term partner, like your.
Oh, I don't care about all of that. Sorry, I don't care about all of
Was
that.
that your wife?
Oh, yawn. Boring. Like, no, what's that got to do with anything at the end of the day? Like, what you do in your spare time, if I don't know nothing about it, I ain't going down for it. And it's as simple as that. I don't care if we've been married 20 years.
You're assuming it's something like...
Deliberate.
Yeah.
Right, okay then. If they go down for, okay, I don't want to get too deep with it.
Yeah.
Okay, say it was like, something happened to me, someone did me something that was quite serious or whatever, right? And they got hold of the person and it's like a crime of passion, right? okay, would I be so quick to give them up? No, because of the circumstances. But I would think in that situation, they, you know, if they went through all of that, they wouldn't want me to go to prison anyway, whether there's money on the table or not. But when it comes to the giving them up, would I be so quick to talk? No.
Yeah.
No.
Would you go to prison for an amount of money?
No.
No. For no amount.
There's no amount of, like, my thing is this, yeah? In a situation where, like, I've got a child and, like, obviously I'm with my wife and that. Say, for example, she was to do something and it was by, like, say, for example, an accident or whatever, whatnot, but it still holds a term, yeah? And they thought it was me. It'll be a very tough decision to make because for me, my child growing up with her mum is, like, the most important, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So them kind of situations there, I can see why people might say, rah, like, I'll think about it, innit? Do you know what I mean?
I know one thing though.
Yeah.
Under most circumstances, I couldn't let my wife go to jail.
Yeah, and I think that's the right answer actually, because I would expect my husband or partner to react in exactly the same way.
So hold on. Hold on.
It's a double standard, and I don't care. Do you know what I mean?
Hold that there. Let's get into the next. Let's get into the next game, and we're gonna pick that right back up.
What?
Round 2. So I think I got the most
I
amount
think
of
I
wins
got
on that
out
one,
though, to be honest.
You don't admit that, man. You hold on to the padders until you're noticed.
Oh, right.
Wow.
No, I'm joking. If you went out,
No,
you
I
had
played
the least-
that. I played that one. I think I got
you had
out.
the least points in the last one. I don't know.
I think
we kind of stopped.
who was at the bottom? They had the most.
Yeah, that happened to me.
I think I died first.
All right, so let's call that the trial run. So now we start keeping tabs of the scores, yeah?
All right, cool.
All right, Golden Bomber. No. Who's that? Go back, man. Golden Bomber off. See them, man. Or was that the sheet you're talking about, yeah?
That wasn't the cheat, man.
Alright, keep it simple on this stage. Alright, so what were you saying? What was that double you wanted to pick up? Where did we leave off?
Yeah. So you would expect that's not an issue. It's not an issue, but you would expect him to go to prison for you, but you wouldn't go to prison for him.
No, not necessarily that. I just feel like I do agree to the extent of, like, I wouldn't expect my partner to even ask me to do it full stop anyway. But I mean, look, if I did something, I actually wouldn't ask my partner to take the rap. I'm just being honest. Like, I just feel like if that's the situation I got in, for example, say I killed someone by accident, because that is possible. Then, oh my gosh.
Was that a white one?
Yeah, then I feel like I would take accountability for myself.
Yeah.
Personally, but
Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, just to be clear, right? I think in all situations you should do what the honest thing to do is, right? I think there's certain situations that happen in life, and I think it happens. I don't know why I get the feeling, but I think it happens more so.
Trophy there. That's one for me.
when I out first,
Good. Great stuff.
Who was out first?
I feel like I was, but I can't.
No, I think two of you died at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah,
touch.
we did.
Yeah, so I don't know why I get the feeling that happens more so in the States, yeah.
So what?
The situation that I was reading about was actually in the UK.
Okay.
With the guy with the rapper who was just
Right.
making and was just on the cusp, like was making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And could take care of everyone, innit? So it's a thing of, alright.
So shouldn't you been taking care of them anyway?
I think he was, and I think that's the. I'm trapped. Oh man. Yeah, and I think that's the thing is he was taking care of everyone. So you cut him off. The kind of pipeline is gone dry in it. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, and I get that side of it. If you're reliant on his income, then maybe you might do the time.
Yeah.
But
No amount of money's.
I don't think I would.
So is there no one you listen? I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't seen a man's mum go to prison. I'd probably do the time for my mum.
Oh. That's cute.
Wow, who's blue?
Jordan.
Yeah, that's kind.
So
Like for any crime.
Another friend in. Oh, listen, what?
I think
I ain't trying to have my mum go to prison.
yeah, but it depends on the circumstances. You got to talk about this very loose. Like I'm just thinking, All right, fair. Well, if she runs someone over by accident, fair enough. But you know, if some people are running around just committing crime standard, but you're gonna go.
Mum's not living that life, innit?
Well, then yeah, then fair enough. Then fair enough. Then yeah, then fair enough.
Down for fun, you know. Yo,
But I don't know. I can't commit. I can't commit to a prison term, I'm afraid.
So no matter years, what? So no matter years, you're saying for nobody.
Maybe 6 months.
He's out here changing stages. Bro, we didn't win nothing.
So
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, maybe I could hold up 6 months, depending on circumstances, but I can't commit to a year, 2 years, I'm afraid.
for no loved one, not even for a child.
What's the child done? You can't just be throwing things out.
It all depends.
What did the child?
so it would depend on what your child's done before you was to
You know-
be like, yeah, I think about it.
I agree though, to be honest.
What did the
It all
child do?
depends.
Hello, we're talking about human beings. Some people need to be held accountable, so I need to know what happened. Yeah, so let me know what the child done.
Yeah, for sure.
Because when you get to jail term ages, you know right from wrong. If you're out here doing stupidness, that's your business, man.
Yeah, I
You're official
think.
offenders still.
Huh?
They're underage and they go to felt.
Yeah, well, the age of criminal responsibility, I think is like 10 or 11, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it's 10.
10.
So
Oh, wow.
How do you know so? 10. Yep, 10.
Quite certain of that.
Definitely 10.
From where we come from, Jordan, you know?
I come from Middlesex. Can't you hear the way I talk?
Yeah, stop.
Nah, man, you hear about all of these,
Oh, my gosh.
Mates!
all of these young kids getting involved in a lot of these
How many lines?
county lines, these crimes, these gangs, they get grooms.
So then in that instance, you would go prison then for your child.
Not in that instance. Nah.
So what kind of crime would you go to prison for then? For someone else?
me, I don't think I could.
No matter the crime?
No matter
what?
the
You
crime.
couldn't, not your
Like, I
child,
think-
no one.
Nah,
Okay,
I
so
don't.
then
I don't
I'm
think
not
I
on
could.
my
But,
But,
first.
but I think.
I did.
Oh, you already passed?
I passed, yeah.
Sorry.
But I don't.
That's
But
all
I don't think that. But I can understand that certain situations
Yeah.
there are people who make certain decisions for other people. Do you see what I mean? Especially if like you're thinking, right, like my prospects are not that high in it, and obviously everyone's prospects can change, but this person is making millions and we're all good at the moment and my family's going to be fine, then it's understandable. Not necessarily saying that I'm encouraging it. Do you know what I mean? But
So on a smaller scale, would you take a parking ticket for someone?
what the?
What? A parking
A parking
ticket?
How's
ticket?
that work?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, how does that work?
On a smaller
actually,
scale,
in
innit?
2021.
Well, I don't know how it works, innit? You can probably say it wasn't me, it was this person. Yeah, I'll take that for you. If you're on
I'll
the
pay
cusp
the
of getting your whole thing revoked.
I know people like back in the day when it was easier and you could give out other people's addresses.
Oh, you can do that, yeah?
So I heard on the streets. So I heard. Yeah, you
mentioned it.
Yeah, that's it. Speeding ticket.
Yeah, speeding tickets. There's all types
Yeah,
of
that
fines,
was
isn't it? Sorry, not parking tickets. You're right.
Yeah.
It would be the ones for 3 points
Speeding, yeah.
that have more. Yeah, more bearing in it. Would you do that for someone?
Nah,
Nah, man.
No, I'm not
I ain't
taking
taking points
points.
for you, man.
No.
What kind of friends you
My.
got?
What
The
no,
type
but
of
what
public
kind of
transport,
friends are you to
I'm
ask
driving
me
my
to
car,
do it
innit?
anyway? That's
I've
what
got
I don't
6 points. Next 3 is 9. No, sorry, I got 9 points. Next 3.
You've got to
You
learn
should
the
be.
hard
You
way.
should be driving carefully, then,
walk.
innit?
Go and get
I know
yourself
what to do
that
on the
little
back, innit?
yearly
So
bus
what?
pass.
Well, Raven times, I'm the one taking all you lot around, yeah? And now you're telling me that.
Yeah, and we're thankful. Get yourself a yearly bus pass.
I know, it'd be good exercise for you, innit?
That is dark, boy.
Yeah, it's a
But
dark
don't you
world,
think
bro.
it's dark to ask the person?
No, not really.
But then no, I don't really think it's dark either. Do you know what I mean?
Hold on. Who's the white one? Move.
God damn. I don't know what those
I think this game's
sound
quite hard
effects
to be
was.
honest.
You're dying too. Who's the black one?
Me.
You killed me. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so you passing?
No, I didn't die first.
Oh.
Listen, from here on out, you know if you died first, then so just pass the pen.
I don't always know, I'm
Try
being
to
honest.
keep it low.
I don't always know.
You know what I'm saying? Keep track, man.
So what do you reckon of like, so for example now, you're in a relationship, yeah, and your partner does something accidentally, right? Not necessarily that they're gonna go to prison or anything like that, yeah. But say for example now, they've done something, it wasn't their fault, and they come to your house, yeah, and the police turn up at your door. Do you tell the police that they're inside?
Him did it. You come to my yard for? Don't come to my yard, man.
Do you know what it is? Just don't bring police to my door and put me in that position.
Yeah, of course.
Listen,
Don't make me make those decisions.
I could have chosen a certain life, innit? And I didn't. So it's like, why are you bringing this to me, innit?
Would you hold money for someone if you knew, like, would you hold stuff for someone, like, you know, money, drugs, whatever? Like, say someone, all right, you don't do that lifestyle, but you've got a close friend, and
I don't, by the way.
they do stuff on the side. They might still have a full-time job, but this is their side hustle's not legal, right? Yeah. And they come to your house, they got, say, 20 grand in cash, a little bit of white or whatever, and they say to you, look, I'll pay you, I don't know, like a certain amount of money to hold this for me for 1 week.
What's a certain amount?
10 grand, hold it for 1 week.
I hold it for 2.
Wow.
Would you?
For 10 grand per week or for the same 10 grand?
No, because you're just holding it for 1 week.
Holding it is different. You can hold
Yeah.
it. You, just out of sight, out of mind, isn't it? Just, all right, cool, let me just dig up.
No, I couldn't hold that, man.
Could you not?
Yeah, that's too.
I couldn't hold nothing. Like, don't bring. My thing is, don't bring that around me, innit? Because then you're pulling me into something, yeah. And then I don't know where that's come from, innit, or where that's been, or whatever. Do you see what I'm saying? And then I'm holding that, and then police are turning up at my door, and then before you know it, like the police.
It was real low risk.
But
But how would they know? It's real low risk, though. You don't really move
It's unlikely
like
they're going to turn
that.
up at your yard, really.
What is it?
But
How do you know the police ain't been
but
tracking this person? I don't
before
know.
you hold it, you're
That's true,
asking,
you don't know.
you're asking what's it connected to. You know what it's connected
Yeah,
to.
you know, he's asking
But
similar questions.
what
Would
you're-
you answer all them questions?
No, but there's some people that need to know that. If you know
Do
this
you-
person, then you know
But you already know.
what it is.
But
You're
do
being
you,
asked to hold this.
need to know that to hold it? Because you said yes straight away, so I'm just wondering.
For 2 weeks.
You said 2 weeks.
Extra week.
You
That's just a bonus
volunteered.
week,
You
man.
volunteered another week for the 10
What,
grand.
for the same 10 grand?
Yeah, he volunteered another week. So you ain't asking no questions.
do it for
You're
free?
just scooping it up.
If I know not scooping it up. If I know the person and they're my friend and I know what they do,
Yeah.
I know what it is they do, innit? So therefore, ain't no questions got to be asked. Oh, you plan on paying tax on that? Or, you know, what? I tell you what, you're going to donate a quarter of that to charity or whatever. You're not asking questions like that. It's, all right, cool, I know what that is. You've got the tactical nous to know
Okay.
what it is.
But you know what it is, because if someone's saying, hold a bag of this, really, it is
It's
what it
gonna
is.
be illegal, innit?
Yeah, you're not really asking what it is. It's really, my first question is, are you
Would you
sharing some of
ask
this?
though? Say they just gave you a bag. They don't tell you what's in it. They're just like, hold this for me.
I'm not taking it.
Would you take it?
I'm not blindly holding something.
I
Right.
wouldn't take
You're
that.
definitely telling me what's inside.
Wait, so you're saying you would be tempted, like, if there was
So you'd look in
like
it.
a certain
assess
amount of
it.
money involved?
What?
So
You risk assessing.
so wait, so you'd risk assess the bag, see the risk involved, and then make a decision.
No, let's get this clear. Weapons and drugs. No.
I would never hold
I'm
weapons.
talking about if there's money, and we can split the money.
If it's drug money, then
Then
no
you're
drugs
cool.
involved, but the money's come.
There's 20 grand there. I know that I can take my 20 share, and then I'm holding your 10 for you. But you might have to negotiate a higher amount, to be honest.
So would you just hold money for someone then?
Indefinitely.
No, not
I hold
indefinitely.
money.
Maybe they're gonna fly out for a bit, and like they said to you, here, I've got
You-
all
you
this
know-
money.
you know
Can
what
you
my terms
hold
and
it for
conditions
me
will
for 2 weeks?
What my terms and conditions will be?
Tell me.
It will be X amount of time.
2 weeks.
If you're late, it's extra amount on top of
Oh,
that.
so you're negotiating.
No, I'm just saying, isn't it? It's a
Yeah.
risk for me, isn't it?
Look, there's
Yeah,
always
100%. Yeah, but are you going to take the risk? Is what I'm
nah.
asking.
My thing is
So
there's
you
going to be
don't
risk.
take the
There's
with that,
there's risk
I'd hold
involved.
money,
Yeah, I'm not
gonna lie.
involved because
It's low risk, though. You said you wouldn't hold it.
I'd hold money.
Yeah.
I would. I wouldn't ask because to me, if I don't know nothing, if police did knock on my door, I don't know nothing. And for all I know, you could have sold a house, drew out the money,
I don't
got
think
permission, just asked me to
I don't
look
think it
after
really.
while you're
I
on
don't think it
holiday.
really works like that.
I don't know how. It
so
does
much.
work
You're not
like
saying none of the
But
crime
no,
is-
but what I'm saying,
The
is,
crime is
I
the
would
possession,
act-
innit?
I
Not the
would
reason why.
No, I'd act naive. I just act to I'd just be like, you know what, they was going out of town. They asked if I could look after it, and I just said, yeah, that's cool.
Do you snitch at that point? The police come to your door. You've taken the risk.
I've personally taken a
You've
risk
agreed to
now.
this now, yeah?
So I'm not. There's nothing for me to snitch on.
No,
to be
but
honest,
whose money is this? We're seizing the money. It's a 20 grand.
Is this your
Now
money?
you're facing time.
If it's not, whose money is it?
right at that point, I'm gonna call the person.
What's it got to do with the person?
No, but
Hold on.
how are you
You've
calling them
asked
when
me
you're in
to
cuffs?
hold
You
it.
signed up to this life. You signed up to this lifestyle.
I haven't signed up to no lifestyle. I've signed up to holding a bag.
Holding it, it's signing
That's the
up.
signing up.
No, I don't agree.
What do you mean? Your agreement was yes for 10 grand.
For money in a bag.
Okay, but that risk
I don't
comes
know
with
whether.
that.
I don't know what risk comes with that then, because to me it's money in a bag.
Well, you didn't ask. That's your problem, isn't it? So when the police come and they're like,
Yeah, but
okay,
I'm not
alright,
asking.
it's
I'm
just-
not
alright,
asking. No, wait
Yeah,
there. I'm not
I'll give you
asking
the
for a
benefit of the
reason.
doubt. The benefit of the doubt is, alright, cool. You said you're gonna call the friend. We say it
With
to me
my
now.
one call,
So what you
I don't
calling
know
me
how
to say?
UK prison works.
Yeah, let's call it UK. But what are you calling me to say? I'm on holiday.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say like police would come.
Holiday.
Yeah.
Put your
What?
money here.
What do you mean
Like-
they got the money? Have they found the money?
Yeah,
Okay. What's happening now?
I'm gonna tell them that it's yours then,
What do you
because
mean you're telling them
obviously
it's mine?
I just say obviously it's dodgy money. I didn't know it was
Wait,
dodgy.
first of
I'd
all,
act
first
a
of all,
fool now.
I can't do business with you, man.
You can't do business with me, exactly. So you've taken a risk as well.
No. First of all.
You took a risk. I took a risk. I ain't going down by myself.
Bruh.
taking the whole
I'm taking the whole
But then,
shit's coming
You
down.
can't take it. I've done the
no,
job.
I'm burning the whole place down.
Let's circle back. Why did you even take the money? What was the reason that you? Your
Oh,
friend
because
said-
they're going to give me a percentage.
Cool. All right.
That's your
cool.
percentage gone. You're taking this shit
That's what I'm
down.
saying.
I'm already going to prison, so what difference does it make if I've lost the
You've done the
percentage?
job, bruv. She's taking out
Wait,
it.
wait,
Bruv,
I'm
you've done
balancing.
it.
You said that you were gonna get a car.
Yeah,
but then
that's right.
when everything went south, you sold them down the river ASAP.
Not without an initial
Oh,
phone call. There's an
Well, that
element of
doesn't matter.
respect.
Phone call don't matter. Like, you're
It don't matter to you, it matters to me.
No,
I'm
at
just
this point,
giving a
you're-
little
you're
element of
in-
respect.
You're telling me you're snitching. You're calling me to tell me I'm telling them it was you.
And listen, there's no guarantee
If you
that you're
can't
going
do-
to prison straight away for holding something.
No, but let's say you're facing
Yeah.
some serious like.
I don't think you're going to really face no
Listen,
real
it's
time for
community
holding
service,
for
man.
some money anyway.
Would you do community service with
What?
me?
I would do community
you sure?
service for holding money.
You are.
What's
That
community
that
service
kind of level
painting
of
some railing?
that kind of
They're
level
looking
of
for
money.
laundering.
That kind of
or-
level of money.
You know
You're
what I'm saying?
definitely.
I don't mind a bit of
in the
community
running.
service, you know, I
But
took a
it's very
risk.
unlikely though. You'll probably get some time for that though.
No, I don't agree.
Especially if you're
I
not naming
can-
names.
And the crime isn't the reason yet. The crime is you are in possession of money that's connected to, right? So it don't matter.
I
like,
don't know what it's in
do you see what I'm
connection
saying?
to.
So
Doesn't matter.
it don't matter.
No,
But
but
you're in.
But I
You're
think-
in possession, innit?
I'm gonna tell you where it is now, innit?
Oh no, wait.
don't
Let's
think
get a
this-
little bit more technical here.
No.
You lot are throwing this whole police just turn up at your doorstep. They
very
need a
loose.
warrant. Yeah?
Oh, well done. That's true.
They need a warrant. You what? You're just gonna police knocking at your door. Oh, hi, yeah, we heard that you was in connection with this person. They
Alright,
can't
so
just bolt you
let's
in
say
your
they've
yard.
got a warrant.
That's
then.
true.
Yeah, let's
A
say
warrant.
That's immaterial. One,
Stop
whether they've got a
throwing-
warrant.
no,
Let's
stop
say,
throwing
let's say
something
they
to
got a
me.
warrant. What's the...
You're calling up this person with your one call and they're on holiday. Like,
Wait there, they haven't got a warrant now.
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, bro. You're at this point.
No,
You're
but
in-
if they ain't
you're
gonna
in-
worry, you have to let them in.
You're
Yeah,
in
exactly.
custody, innit? You're calling up this person who's not in the country. One, they
Why?
don't have to answer. But if they do answer and you're like, oh,
That's a
I'm
good
just-
point. What if they didn't answer?
That's what I'm saying. Then you're done with it.
So
I-
if they
no,
do, what's
I
the
would-
decision?
Are you expecting them to come back from
I don't
holiday?
call
and
it
take the-
snitching.
No,
I
they're not coming
call
back for
it
you.
passing
You're
on
done.
information. It's not snitching.
No,
I'm
but I didn't
passing-
get a chance to do
No,
that.
wait,
So what?
there's an investigation and now I'm sharing
You call
information.
me.
I'm not
I'm in
snitching.
Dubai. You know what I'm saying? One of these.
What?
One of these.
I'm sharing.
I'm at one of these shisha lounges. You know what I mean?
No, it's sharing information. I'm not snitching.
That's data protection.
Shit.
No, I've been asked questions. There's an
When
investigation,
did that act come into-
and now,
When did
as
that act
part
come
of
in?
94?
no, and now as part of this investigation, now I'm sharing information that I know to help you. That's
So you're
it.
working with the police now.
Whatever I've got to do to keep my name out and keep myself out of prison. If I get community service, I can live with that. Yeah, and that's good. That's good for you. That's
not
a
your statement.
little bit.
But
It's great for me because you're going down and I'm not.
but in,
I mean, realistically though, like for 20 grand, how much time are you really gonna serve? Like,
you could serve a significant period of time.
I don't know about
You
all
could.
that.
Depends what the money was from.
Because
innit?
if
You
you don't
think-
get your money laundering, they'll get on tax evasion. They'll find something to pin
Yeah,
it on
yeah.
to you, innit?
Okay.
No. The chances are, right, if the police are coming to your house, they've got a warrant already because they're not going to come to your house without the warrant
Yeah.
to alarm you and then you
then
breeze
you
out,
free.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So the chances are, if they come into your house, they've got the warrant. If they've got a warrant, then it's going to be for something significant, innit? And I think over a certain amount of money demands like the court to start. The starting point is custody, innit? Then you've got to argue why the court should argue down, innit? So if police are coming to your house and you've got 20 bags in a bag and it's obviously it's illegal because the police are involved, you're looking at custody, like you're looking at a significant period of time, innit? With that being said, that's why I'm saying, look, anyone's coming to me with a bag.
I mean, you're
I'm
not doing
involved.
nothing really. You're not going to prison for jack, basically.
No, I'm not getting involved at all.
No,
For no one.
A mil.
No
A
one.
mil you can see.
For a meal?
There's $1 million in the bag.
Nah.
Half of it is yours.
50?
Your mum brings.
No, right?
Your mum brings the $1 million to your house and says, "Hold it."
My mum brings $1 million to my house and says,
Yeah.
nah, man. Good.
Okay.
Thanks, man, but I've got things to think about now, innit? Just, I mean, like, nah.
Oh wow.
Not for me. You would think about it, yeah.
I consider it.
Nah.
And then,
Mom better not bring
and
it
then
up.
if the police get involved, you're
Million
sharing
to my house.
information.
Yeah.
I didn't say I'd do it on that occasion. I said I might consider.
I'm not.
It
I think you
depends.
like gas it, man. You're seeing the, you know what I mean, it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's there. Not your mum, I'm saying, but
Yeah.
it's sort of friends bought a meal. Do you get what I'm saying? Half of it
So
is
you
yours.
wouldn't even consider it.
Take
It's
your
just
half out.
It's just a straight no.
In that heat of the
Take
moment.
your half out and then just stash the other half for a week. I'm in Dubai. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I'm picking on Dubai, but yeah.
You really want to go to Dubai, innit?
It's really like on Dubai.
In that heat of the moment, if someone's brought to you a meal, you got to be thinking quick on your toes. Like, you got to literally be thinking, what, like, first of all, you're going to be shocked.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be like, what the flip? And then you're going to be asking this person questions like, where did you get this from? How did anybody follow you? You're going to be asking them questions. So,
Yeah,
why?
I'll be-
You might have to arrange something with someone to come and like take it and you go elsewhere. And
That's what I was
then
going to
you take
say.
it
Yeah,
away
you
from
you can't be
where
bringing it to
you
the
are. And
house.
if you are,
though,
and if you are holding stuff for people, like, you don't have to hold it in your house. You can just say,
Do you know a couple places you can take it?
well,
I'm just curious.
the thing is, I wouldn't say that to you because I know you just said that, you know, you like sharing information. Boy, no comment.
But don't worry, man's taking notes. You have to do it at your house.
Probably got it in yellow storage.
Guys, let's get into the final game.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me. Alright, 1 minute. One battle. There's no computer. So guys, bring your A game.
Well, I've lost every time.
I'll bring A game.
What have you lost? Have you lost first every time?
The last couple, yeah, because I kept blowing myself up in the
Yeah,
corner.
that's not good, man.
Yeah.
That's. I don't like the jumping, so we're gonna go back to the classic stage. Everyone cool with that?
Alright.
Yeah, of course.
Don't know why I'm asking permission, like you don't want anything, but it bees like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
courtesy.
You know what I'm saying? You lot, I guess.
Wow. I appreciate how humble you are.
Thank you, man. Been working on that.
Yeah, he needs to
So you lot are basically saying, under no circumstances is no one really holding nothing for no one.
No.
Nah.
I just can't be involved. I just know that life's not for me, innit? And neither are the consequences of it.
But what you were saying earlier about like taking it for someone, just back to your original question,
Yeah.
and being set up for life. And such and such. Like your wife.
Oh, that's not good, isn't it?
Your wife's taken care of, etc., etc. Is that not
Last game. You won.
Were you surprised?
Okay. Well,
You know what I'm
congrats.
saying? Thank you. Don't be salty, man. Don't be salty.
Oh yeah, because you
looked
came
like
with all the fighting
Yeah,
talk,
you
innit?
came with all the fire, man.
What was
What
the-
happened?
what was the word he
You came
said?
with all the energy.
There was a particular word he used.
I can't remember.
Decent, yeah.
No, he didn't say decent.
He
It was
did
a-
say
it was
decent.
after that. It was like I can't remember.
You
I
did say you were
I have to look
decent.
it up and type that in the comments. But yeah,
You do that now. Next time I'm coming, listen, there's no remorse next time.
yeah.
Boy,
So-
I don't know how much I believe you, man, because
Yeah.
We don't
That
believe
display
you.
was
We
not
need
very
more
much
people.
Alright, well, next time.
So basically, no one's going to jail.
But yeah, no, I'll say just to kind of flip it back at you to your, just to tie it in back into your initial question, like someone was going to look after you financially, that means your wife, kid, set up. You're still going to do jail time. You ain't got a price for that.
I just know that lifestyle's not for me.
Yeah.
I know that place is not for me. But do you know what? I can see why people, like in the scenario that I presented, I can see why people are so tempted in it.
Yeah,
especially like, say for example, if you live in a place where, like, we've got certain securities in it in the UK. Yeah. If you live in a place where there's no security, those securities don't. Do you see what I'm saying? So your kid's literally starving. Do you know what I mean? I can see why people will be tempted. Yeah. But even in them places, prisons tends to be worse. Yeah. So for me, I don't see it.
It's a no for me.
It's definitely a no for me.
Yeah, no, I don't care for that stuff.
Definitely no for me as well.
Yeah.
Wait, that.
What?
Denver was like, it's a definite no for me. But earlier, you was like, I don't know. Like,
well, he told 20 grand for 2 weeks.
No, wait. These are different scenarios. You're talking about going to prison for someone.
Yeah.
For a crime that the police think you've done. So if they think you've done it, they're not really 100% sure. They're just still going by. They probably still got evidence that they need to collate in order. And if they are that good at their jobs, then they should know that it ain't you, innit?
Oh, wow.
Well, you're banking on
Yeah,
that.
I was literally going to say, you're relying on all of that.
I'm not banking on that.
I said if you
It
did your
sounded
job.
like you were. Yeah, he was like saying, do your job.
See, it gets to a point.
I want
if that
to
makes
speak
their
further
job
than
easier just to
police.
get a win, and then you have it wasn't you, but
to get a win.
They
What are
want
we,
someone in custody. I don't know. They might not care to look for no one else. Do you know what I mean?
What are we doing, like a whole exonerated 5 type sort of thing?
I mean,
No, but you know what the thing is, they think
lawyer.
it's you, yeah? So they've got evidence that it's you, innit? Sometimes the evidence, like,
Points to someone.
yeah, the evidence points to somebody, and all they've got to do is be convinced that that evidence is pointing to you. And they genuinely, because it's perspective, so their perspective, of course you're going to say it's not you. From their perspective, it is you, innit? So they're not lying about it. They think it's you. So, like...
So, alright, so...
I'll be in an interview room, say, you guys do your job properly.
Yeah.
So you're coming. So you got to come with DNA, some sort of forensics.
Oh, wow.
This is what you got to come with.
No, that's what you expect them to come
You
with.
know what I'm saying?
I'm not going
You
to...
expect them to come with.
It starts in a cell like this, you know.
They got to. In order for them to say it, they've got to be coming with that. It can't be like.
That's what
No,
they're...
you're right. No one's not saying you're not right. But in the thing where you're being accused and they're saying it's you, innit? Like, you
But
can't
ain't
be
that what
resting
the
your laurels
trial's
saying,
for?
yeah, this will all work out because you lot will do your job properly.
Yeah, that sounds hella wet
Alright,
privilege, bro.
in the cell, that's not in the cell. In the cell, that's not what I'll be saying. I wouldn't be sat here going, well, look, I know I have faith in you guys and you lot are gonna do your job. I'll be like, well, come with something other than saying that you got to be slapping me with the evidence. You got to be coming up, bringing up my timeline for that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it can't be like, like you were saying, their perspective is, it points to me. Well, you must have my timeline then, innit? So you got to tell me, you know,
Sometimes they
alibis.
save some of that for the trial.
Sounds like you need a lawyer, bro.
I think they do.
Oh, man. Well, listen, that brings us to the end of another show.
Thank you guys for joining us. It's been great having you guys here.
I hope you had fun.
Yeah, man.
Hope you enjoyed Bomberman 2.
It was decent.
It was decent.
You know, we made it work.
We did, but wow. Put some respect on
Put
the
some
name,
respect
man.
on it, man.
It's decent.
It's a classic game out here. Well, not decent, not classic level for you.
No, it's
No.
classic, man. It's classic. It's up there.
It's not my type of game, so I'm not going to go out here and say it's classic. It was decent.
What is your type of
It
game?
wasn't Mario Kart, so
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah. We'll put that on our wish list.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Not anytime soon.
I mean, it depends, you know, if we're taking donations.
Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you like, share, subscribe,
Also, follow us on all the social media platforms at The Retro Lounge Show.
and till next time,
Until next time, peace out
Peace.
from The Retro Lounge Show.